Most games aren't decided in the endgame. They're decided right here, attacking the castled king. If you know where to attack a castled king, your rating improves immediately. Today, we'll build that skill step by step, from the simplest puzzles to masterclass positions. Check this puzzle. Pause anytime if you want to test yourself. White to move. If your rating is 400 or higher, you should spot this immediately. Queen to h7, checkmate. Here's another one. Mate in 3. White to move. If your rating is around 800, you should spot this idea quickly. Pause if you want to test yourself. Focus on the back rank weakness. Ready? The attack starts with rook to a8. Check. From here on, every block only makes the position worse, and a few forced moves later, checkmate. Is this checkmate? Yes, it is. Black can try to throw another piece in the way, but the two rooks are unstoppable. All right, let's crank up the difficulty. Take a look at this position. White just captured the rook with the queen, and now all of a sudden there's a mate in 3. Black to move. Pause any time if you want to test yourself because we're moving on. The solution starts with rook to e1. Check. White can try to block with the bishop, but it doesn't help. This leads directly to checkmate. I'd say this puzzle is roughly at the 1000 ELO level. Ready for another one? Here it is. Black just captured the e-pawn, and suddenly it's a mate in 3. White to move. Pause if you want to test yourself. Here's the solution. The first move is knight to g5. From this point on, White's attack is unstoppable. Black can try to open an escape square with the rook, but the checkmate is unavoidable. Here's another one. Black recognizes the danger of checkmate and offers a queen trade. This isn't an immediate mate. White to move. What would you do here? Does this feel a bit higher in difficulty? Pause if you want to think it through. All right, here's the answer. Knight to f6, check. It's a royal fork. The king has to move, and the black queen is lost. Here's another one. White's king is castled, but the defending pawns are gone. White just captured the queen with the rook, and now it's black to move. Take a look at this position. Black could capture the white queen with the knight. But do you see a stronger move? Pause if you wish. Yes, it's rook to g1. Checkmate. All right. Here's another one. Take a moment to look at the moves. Once the king is pushed into the corner, recovery may no longer be possible. All you need is the queen and one more piece, in this case a bishop, and it's checkmate. All right, here's another one. A little bit more complex. Black's queen just captured the pawn on d4, and suddenly it's a mate in 5. White to move. Pause if you want to test yourself. From here on, everything is forced. The attack begins with a rook sacrifice. Black captures the rook. Then the queen takes the pawn. And as you can see, once the castled position is disintegrated, bringing the checkmate becomes much easier. Most attacks against an intact castle involve a sacrifice. We'll go over more fun sacrifices for the attack. And since you've been here for a while, you've earned it. Check this sacrifice for the attack. It's beautiful. Black is clearly uncomfortable with the bishop so close to the castled king and tries to kick it away with rook to f8. But it's already too late. This is cinematic. Watch the moves. Rook takes e7. Check. The castled position collapses. The king has only one move. King takes the rook. And now, rook to h1. Check. The queen tries to block, but it's checkmate. As the difficulty increases, attacks against the castled king become much wilder. Check this one. White has established the Alekine's gun. Black is not comfortable, slides the bishop away and offers the exchange. White to move. Pause if you want to test yourself. What would you play here? Exactly. Rook to b8. And just like that, Black loses the queen and the game. Take a look at this position. White's castled king is already compromised, and White thinks it's safe to take the rook. But look closely. Is it really a good move? Black plays knight to c2. Check. Now Black is threatening checkmate, and White has only one way to survive. Capture the knight with the queen, and just like that, the queen is gone. Sometimes it's not about the material. It's about the position and the king's safety. Be careful with forcing moves. This one is a classic. Black to move. This is an attack you must know and add to your repertoire. Pause if you want to test yourself. Take a look at the position and see how the attack begins. Ready? The first move is rook takes h3, check. And this is beautiful because the g-pawn can't capture the rook. It's pinned. The king is forced to escape. Now bishop to h2, check. The king has only one move, king to h1. And now comes the discovered check. Bishop to g3 with the rook joining the attack. Next, the sacrifice, rook to h1, check. The king has to take it. And now the final sequence. Queen to h4, check. King back to g2, and the final blow, queen to h2, checkmate. It's a beautiful, deeply satisfying mate when you understand it. And that's why you've stayed this far. Because it only gets better. Here's a quick one. White is up material and just captured the knight with the queen. Now it's black to move. Mate in 2. This one is straightforward if you notice the pinned pieces. Pause if you want to test yourself. The key move is knight to f3. Check. The pawn can't capture it because it's pinned by the rook, so the king is forced to move. And now the final blow. Queen takes h2. Checkmate. Check this one. White castles and immediately loses the queen. How? Because the queen, knight, and bishop combination is lethal. Here's how it works. Bishop takes h2, check. If white doesn't capture and instead moves the king to the h1 corner, it leads to a forced checkmate. So the king takes the bishop. Now queen to h4, check. The king is forced to slide back. And here comes the key move, knight to g4. This threatens mate in 1. White has no choice. The queen must take the knight. And just like that, the queen is gone. Castling doesn't help if the diagonals are open. Before we wrap up, let me show you another game as an example involving diagonals, and there's more to come. In this position, white is clearly uncomfortable with the bishop and plays rook to f1, trying to chase it away. Black to move. Take a look at the diagonals. Ready? Queen to f4. Check. The king has 2 choices, h1 or h3. h3 is mate in 1, so the king is forced to go to h1. Now the light-squared bishop comes in, bishop takes g2, check. The king has only one move, king takes the bishop. And now queen to g3, check. The king is forced back to h1, and the final move, queen to h3. Checkmate. All right, let's conclude this video before it gets too long. Next, we'll make an intermediate level video covering roughly the 1300 to 2000 range, and after that, a third video for 2000 and above. You know what to do if you don't want to miss those. Have a wonderful game of chess, and be kind to your opponents. Because now you're armed with this attack.